Animation moves forward when artists bring new perspectives, concepts, and techniques into productions. To help your production keep up with the most talented artists in our industry, we focused on performance and quality of life improvements in Harmony 25 and Storyboard Pro 25. Improvements to project file sizes mean projects open 3 times faster, playback twice as smoothly, and transfer faster across networks. With the ability to save as a single file, collaboration with your crew is simpler than ever. Artists can adjust opacity and thickness with the pencil line retouch tool. Capture the look and feel of traditional media without compromising adjustability across the ink and paint process. The brand new Breakdown Assistant helps animators set breakdowns between keyframes and adjust which keyframe is favored with fewer clicks. Artists can now import Photoshop brushes directly into Storyboard Pro in Harmony. By keeping brushes consistent, your concept art will better match the final shot. Want to thumbnail your boards without distractions? The quick thumbnailing workflow in Storyboard Pro allows artists to draw thumbs in a grid or transfer your paper thumbnails easily onto the timeline. Need your storyboards and animatics to look more cinematic? The updated effects stacked view brings non-destructive filters to Storyboard Pro. And with quality of life improvements like lockable scene markers or click and drag layer toggling, every part of the process becomes more responsive. Built to give artists like you the best canvas possible. Harmony 25 and Storyboard Pro 25 now available at toonboom.com.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, that was real cheap. I'm sorry. Welcome to this fun stream for Toon Boom. My name is Mel, or Marie-Ève, or Z, or Z Bird Brain. Call me whatever. Pick one. And I am joined here today with a lovely guest who is Rhappy. You will.
Hello, welcome.
Right now. Hi.
Hi, hi.
Who are you, stranger?
I think I've been here before, but for introductions, my name is Rhappy, and I am an LA-based illustrator and animator. Well, beginner animator. I'm still learning. And I know, right? And today, because today's the first day of autumn, I decided, you know what?
Is it? It's today?
Yeah. Yes, it's today.
I thought it was yesterday.
No, today is. Wait, I don't know. They changed it, I guess, but
I don't really care.
I love autumn. I do care. Autumn's my whole thing.
Yeah, me too. I love autumn.
Which is why for today, I decided to make a autumn themed animation. And I am now in Toon Boom Harmony 25 Premium.
Ooh.
Step up from essentials, of course. But so today I have an animation here. Very simple, very easy. Just simple thing because I'm a very simple lady.
And yeah, as usual, this stream is gonna be fun and all, as long as you guys are nice in the chat. So behave, love each other, treat each other with respect. If you have a question, ask it in the chat. I will see it and maybe answer it. Of course, if it's related to the subject at hand, which is like brush and making things look artsy fartsy and sweet, like for nodes and comp and stuff, yeah, sure. If you ask questions about rigging, maybe today is not the good day. But hey, I'll take note of it. If we have time, I might answer it. But yeah, so keep it in theme. And we're not gonna answer anything that is NDA related, of course. And the fun thing is that this stream is gonna be on YouTube later if you wanna like rewatch it because it's too cool. And yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But other than that, enjoy. So yeah, what you have for us today, Rhappy?
I have just a very simple animation of the refs of a Scotty dog in a pile of leaves.
I love it.
I already used the 2-point constraint system for the leaf pile, but I'm gonna have to...
show me. That's so cool.
Yeah. So over here, I'm gonna leave this up over here. Go over here. Simple bounce because that's what 2-point constraint is really good for.
I mean, yeah,
love it.
Oh, that looks great. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. I think at first I'm going to use the art layers, of course, for cleanup. So this is just a rough. I did the background entirely in Krita. I was going to do it hand painted, but that didn't turn out so right. Which you can use for the scan feature in Harmony, a very old feature, but I love it still.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to do your backgrounds in any software and just bring them in so easily.
Yes, exactly. For this, I'm going to do a cleanup. That's what I do. Add a new layer. And I'm going to call this Scotty Cleanup. Oh, goodness. Mind my messy node trees. I know it looks scary. I use the line version because I like it that way. I don't like the spaghetti version. I like the robot version. Let's clean up. Here we go. And I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to go over here and we're going to get started drawing it. So, what do you like about autumn?
I like the falling leaves, the smell, the fact that it's not scorching outside. Because here in Quebec, yeah, we like summer, but 2 months is enough. Then we need the cold back.
2 months is enough.
Oh, but we're like, we melt. Like we're not. That's how we preserve our skin with the cold. For too long in the sun, we're gonna die. We're not made for it. And Halloween is fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. Halloween's coming. How can I forget?
I can't wait to put the decorations up on my lawn. It's gonna be amazing.
Absolutely. And also, it's the best. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I live in the middle of nowhere, so like kids don't come here for trick or treating. But a lot of people take walks because when we live in the woods, we sure love our outsides. So I decorate for people to see it all month long. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I love his little mustache on the dog. It's lovely.
Yes, it's a Scotty dog. So I saw a Scotty dog. What inspired this animation was, I live in LA, so I see a lot of dog breeds because people like to bring their fancy dog breeds around downtown.
Is true. I've been to LA. There's so many dogs around. Yes. It's crazy.
It is really crazy. And so I saw this little Scotty dog when I was on my way to get my food. And I was just enamored just how spunky he was. I didn't get his name because he can't speak for me. But I watched him walk and I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to draw next time. And so that what kind of inspired me to do this animation was how just cute these dogs are. So yeah. You can find inspiration for animation anywhere, really.
Yeah, but going outside is a big one.
Touching grass. It's a price we all must pay. But I will say it does inspire me. So yeah. Here. His eyes here. I'm going to take this here. Oops, cancel. I see. Sorry about that.
So what are some of your favorite features when you do hand-drawn animation like that?
I will have to say, once again, the selection tool is my favorite. I really like it. It's just a super flexible tool. I could do I could just do any kind of, when it comes to like doing in-betweens, I could just slightly move it and use that as my in-between when I'm feeling extra lazy.
Right.
And I also really do like how immersive, like really, what's the word? Intuitive how it is. So,
right. So nice.
It's the most intuitive one I've ever came across. I still say to this day, whether it be Essentials or Premium, like it's just the best out of any software I've ever used. So,
oh, well, thank you. But you know what's even better than the selection tool to do what you're doing?
What?
You can make a selection with the selection tool, but then you can use a tool that's called I forgot. Wait, let me open it up. It's right on top of the perspective tool in the right arrow.
This one. Oh, the contour tool?
No. Wait, click on the white arrow?
Yes.
Oh, wait. I was looking through YouTube. I'm so silly. Oh, your tool's on the other side. Oh, that's why I was not seeing them. Okay. What are the choices?
Contour editor, Centralize editor, pencil editor. The pencil retouch tool is pretty cool. I really like that one. That's a new feature in 25, isn't it?
Yeah, but the one that is on top of the edit gradient texture.
Gradient texture? Ooh.
The one that is on top of that.
Oh, envelope. Yes, envelope tool's my favorite.
That's the thing. See, it makes like little close in between so much easier, and it looks like way less cheap than
I forgot about that
one.
one. There's so many tools in the
software. He's so squishy now. I do a lot of smear frame tests with this. Oh, he's cute.
Yeah, so we can do like a quick in between with this. Fix this very quick.
And I have a question.
Ooh, a question
about your journey learning this. What was some very hard things to learn when you were learning like hand-drawn in Harmony?
Hand-drawn in Harmony, it was just, there's so many tools to use, and I didn't know what all these buttons do.
So that's why I think you did the good thing of starting with Essential just to get the grip, and then you moved on to Premium.
Absolutely.
Because I think too many people just get Premium from the get-go because they want to do these crazy anime fight scenes, and I'm like, no. Learn the basics.
Learn the basics. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with this. Like, I had to learn like just the basics of what everything did, and then I kind of like, okay, let me look at the videos. Let me read the documentations, and I learned a lot more. Like, it was easier because I know this does, but there's something more in Premium I can do. So it was kind of easier because jumping right into Premium when you're a beginner, it's like diving into like a deep abyss of tools that you don't know what to do with.
Agree.
So yeah. Love it. Cut it to this real quick. Where are you? Cut it to, my beloved. Yes. Zoom in right here. There we go. Then I'm just gonna paint these nails right here. I would also say that when I was in Essentials, I will say it's great when you're starting out animation. But if you want to, like, do more, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with essentials if you know animation very well. But if you want more tools to help you speed up your pipeline, I would say go with Premium. And with Premium, I found there's just so many great tools, especially that pencil retouch tool.
Oh yeah, so fun.
It is fun. Hold on, I'm gonna use it real quick. I've been tinkering around with it just a little bit. Okay, let's see.
And I'll check the chat in the meantime.
Pencil editor. All right. Let's see. I can make it chunky. Oh!
And here Kriya is asking, is this the official Toon Boom channel? Yes, it's the official Toon Boom channel. Welcome. There's a bunch of cool videos to see.
Wow. That's cool. That's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. I can just change my textures like that.
Yeah, it's nice, right? And you can even make your own. You can even make your own.
These are so cute. My goodness. What a cool feature. I can pick and choose what lines do it. That's so cool.
Uh-huh. Which can be very useful when you do cleanup because you can like copy paste the textures and the thick and thin from many different pieces to another. If you want it to be like the same across multiple drawings. Yeah. I think one of my favorite thing with Harmony though, it's that in the timeline, well, like it's the fact that there's a separate concept between the exposure of a drawing and the drawing itself. Like the fact that you could remove a drawing from your timeline and still find it into like the drawing sub window. That is so useful. And it's a lot of the time people don't really know that because it's not common in, I think, any other software actually. Because when you're in TV Paint or Flash Animate and stuff, if you delete something in your timeline, it is gone for good. So in Harmony, it's not, which can be kind of a double-edged knife because if you don't know, then you end up with a lot of drawings and you can panic because you're like, oh, I lost my drawing. But once you know that feature, it is so useful. Like, I need it to survive now.
It's a very good feature. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't want this drawing. Let me try it. Get something new. And like, you know what? This is not working. Let's go back to the old drawing. Very, very, very helpful.
I think what I like when you animate, and that's why like it's fun to have you back on streams and stuff, is like you're just not afraid to just go for it. You're like, I want to animate a dog jumping through leaves. I'll just try it, and I'll just do it.
Yeah.
And it's nice because preparation is important, but sometimes also just like trying it out. Like sometimes you can think way too much about something and end up not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you do it, even if it's bad, it's there. And then you can just do it better the next time. And the next time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. See how it looks so far. You know what? Let me add some details to the background real quick. Because I want to be silly.
Like to anchor it a bit more, maybe? Like to know what you're like understanding your background a bit more.
Wait, where did it? Oh, where'd it go? There we go. What's that? Oh, that's my thing. I think I wanna. Let me do that. Kind of want to add details to the background. I like just like this. Looks like a new palette. This. So, because I am going to use the brush tools, the brushes.
Yeah, which is the meat of things today. Like brushes, I don't know why, but they seem to get a bad rep in Harmony.
Why?
I mean, I'm clueless about that one. Well, mostly clueless, but I think it's just because when something doesn't work like what we're used to, it's easy to just shut it down and be like, I hate it. But the thing is that the way that the brushes work in harmony are great, but the one thing that they don't do that is true is you cannot blend paint together with them, which is sometimes what people look for in brushes. But this is common more for like background painting and stuff. For animation, it's less like the reason I don't mind it is because it's not usually that necessary unless you're doing something really artsy.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess, like, yeah, like the fact that you cannot blend your paint can be an issue. But for everything else, it's pretty solid. Like if you're just trying to sketch an animation, because even in the past, way long ago, like how many 10? Okay, I used to
Yeah.
sketch my poses in another software when I had a complicated pose, just because I wanted to have some more bitmap feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand it if you're using like a very old version, but I think it's because of that bad rep that it had in the past, where like it was the brushes were only vector and everything, which is like, and I have nothing against vector. Vectors are great. People should learn to draw with vector way sooner,
Yeah.
because I do believe, especially if you want to get like more into a fast paced rhythm, it's important to learn to use vector as soon as you can, because it's a bit less forgiving than like very textury brushes. Because when you do the very textury brushes, yes, the drawing is going to look nice, but it's also going to look very unclear sometimes. Like there's a lot of lines, so yes, it looks good, but when it comes to time to ink it or like to put it on model, then there's a lot of lines and it's hard to make out what it is. So by drawing with vectors as soon as you can, it's gonna, like, vectors are gonna help you understand better like shape language and
Mm-hmm.
shorthand that sometimes bitmap can't. Not saying that bitmaps are awful. I'm just saying that it's great to learn more than one tool, because vector and bitmap have both advantages. But when it comes to bitmaps, aside from merging your paint together, like Harmony can do a lot, and that's what we're gonna find out with Rhappy's love for the brushes.
Yeah. Love them so much. All right.
Because in 25, you can import Photoshop brushes.
And I have
That's,
so many.
yeah, that
I have
seems to be like a
so
big deal.
many. And I will not be ashamed about this. Like I love my brushes. Like if you see my art, like it's very I use a lot of texture brushes when I use my bigger pieces. So this update was kind of like a big happy thing for me. So let's make that tile real quick actually. So go over here. We're gonna use brushes for this. Now I'm gonna go over drawing. Pile of brushes. It's not pole, it's a pile. Add it close, and we're gonna do this. Delete you. I am going to layer this with this brush right here. Oh, look at that texture. Love it. Just mixing colors together. I'm a pretty artsy, unfortunately. So like I do like tend to, use a lot of colors in my unfortunately with this update, I've been using a lot of colors, but like for me, I can keep up with it. But for production, don't do this. Don't ever do this. Everyone in your pipeline will hate you. Yeah, so here, here, and here. And we can do here, and here. My goodness. Wow, I zoomed in. It follows. I didn't have to redo anything again. I love this. Wow. I just drew it and it followed my original rough with that. That's why I love harmony. That's why I love harmony. I see a question.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Go for it.
Someone says, "Hello, I'm a newbie to Toon Boom. Can I use this app to make 2D VFX?" Define 2D VFX, because that can be a lot of things. My answer would be yes, but if you're trying to like have a rocket launch and give it these realistic clouds and stuff, and like yeah, you could, but like that's what I mean. Like it's not meant for like these live action version of 2D VFX. But if it's because you want to animate VFX in a 2D like art manner, like yeah, 100%, you can do that in Harmony. It's been done. It's like very common. So yeah, 100%, you can do your 2D effects into Harmony.
All right, let's take a look at that node view real quick. Followed. Love it. So yeah, don't be scared of node view, kids, because I'm not sure. Should we tackle the particle system today?
No.
No.
But if you want to, we can. I mean, it's your stream.
I don't think that might take a whole 2 hours stream to explain everything. So I think I'll just do it by hand. Nothing wrong with doing things by the old-fashioned way, because you learn a lot. You learn a lot. Okay, just gotta clean up here.
Yes. Okay, let me see. Why did you put your cables in a straight way like that? Because I know many people like it, but I don't get it.
The straight using the line version.
Yeah,
I like it. It reminds me of a robot. I don't like the spaghetti nodes. I like it like this because I don't know, it's more uniform, more orderly. Like I know some people may like their node tree to look like this. The cable side look like, straight or like this. I don't like that. I get it, but I don't like it. Or the Beziers, but I like it like the line version because it makes it more orderly. I'm actually glad y'all gave options to view it like thing. So yeah, it looks like it makes me more orderly. And I think I'm going to color the first frame, and then I'm going to do some some compositing. And I can just follow it. Just color the first frame, the doggy. This one here. Very easy to clean up. Over here. Bump, 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 bump. Not you, underpaint. I did this color. All right, let's do some compositing for you.
Let's go.
Just a quick compositing. And we're going to turn off.
We have. Oh, I was gonna say we have 13 people watching. That's bad luck. No, we have 14 now. We're all good. We're all good. Crisis aborted. Aborted.
Averted.
Averted. I am not the English.
It's okay. English
Yeah,
are
so
hard.
if you wanted to cut that dog within the can I pet that dog? Yeah, cut that dog into the pile of leaves. How would you go about it?
It's already on top of it, so that's the whole point of the points. That's animation. But kind of want to add
But
some. I want to add some light to him. So where is he? He is here. All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this. So many cool features in it. I think for now we're gonna do a. Where my blending tool at? Blending. No, you're not here right now. I'll come back for you later. I promise. Some blending, some color hue, color override, color hue. Color fade or color override? What would it be? Color override. What else can we use today? I'm trying to think. There's just so many. There's just so many notes you can use in this. Let's see.
because that's interesting because a lot of time we think, oh, like there's compositing, there's rigging, there's animation, there's cutout, everything is so different, but that's the joy of harmony. Everything can be linked together.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you're doing 2D animation, like hand drawn, but if you want to like mask something, like learning how to use a cutter is gonna make your life so much easier.
Yeah, we can use a cutter for something. Ooh, cutter. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I hate. Sometimes I love you, sometimes I hate you. But today we're gonna conquer you. All right. So no. You put over here. You put over here, and then you're gonna put you over here because we are gonna have a very I could use a stencil brush for a texture. Let's see. Let me think real quick. So many. Do a new layer. Ooh, I have an idea. I think this is underrated, but I like adding a bit of noise to my thing. It's just how I am. Oh, not you, not you. I want noise. Okay. Turbulent noise. Oh, I've added a bit of grain. My bad. My apologies, chat. This happens when you wake up 5 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah. I know some people may not be like, well, why add grain to it? Well, I'll show you why. Don't be afraid what I do next. Trust me on this. And then I'm gonna this awesome. See, made a bit of it grainy. But I don't really like all this grain. It's a little bit too much, so we're gonna lower it. I like making my things look kind of old timey.
Old timey animation.
Yeah, because I like a little bit of grit and grandeur to my thing. So I cut that and also attach it to the composite beneath it. So the whole thing will be underneath a grain. And then, oh, let's add some blurs to it. Let's add blurs to your color. So let's add some for your little color line. Liner. For you. Okay, color art.
That looks so fun. With all the grains and stuff. Very
Yes, because the grains make it look, a bit more. I can get this design out of the way. What layer?
By the way,
are
we have about, I think, let me see, about like maybe 15-ish minutes, like 10 minutes-ish. So like,
okay.
just so you don't panic.
I won't panic. I'm not panicking. Oh, your background. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can do this real quick. Now, where's the color art?
And I have a question for anyone in the chat listening. What is some fun fall theme animation you could do to celebrate the months of the falling leaves and the spooks and just autumn? Like, how does it look where you are in the world? Because autumn looks different everywhere.
That is true. Like, you get all the pretty leaves, and I get all the brown dead leaves of LA.
You get the squirrels that eat.
They sure do eat. They be eating my figs.
You have figs? That's so cool.
Yes, figs are everywhere around here. At my mom's house, we have a giant fig tree, and they will always raid that tree during the holidays. So when there were figs were ready, so.
Mm.
All right. A quick blend. And blending to it. Yeah. Blending. I'll change it to screen. There we go. Make you pop out. I can love screen there mode. But I think we're gonna add a bit of blur to it. So I'm gonna add a bit of blur. I think that's something I want to do more in premium is to learn more about compositing and harmony because I've been having a blast. Like you haven't seen my post. I've been having a blast learning it, but it's just so much you can do with it. It's kind of a big hurdle, but I absolutely been having a genuine blast with this.
But the important thing to know though about compositing, I mean, people always tell me like, "Oh, I wish I knew how to composite. Like you do it, it's so cool." But like the importance, it's like anything. It's like rigging. It's like animation. You don't start your compositing journey like comping a whole complex night shot from a daytime background. Like you start.
Oh, absolutely not.
So consider these nodes. Okay, you're sitting at the beach or like in a sand bucket. No, not sand bucket, a sandbox, and you have sand around you, and you have different tools that you can use to make a little sandcastle. Are you gonna just take all the tools at once with two hands? Like just try to get like 10 tools with two hands, try to fill them with sand? No, you take one tool at a time, and then you might take like this first like castle plastic stuff to put sand in it to make a castle, like one of them, and then you put it, and then the first time you uncover like the little lid, it looks like crap. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll try again. And the more you use the sandbox, the sandcastle thing, the better you're gonna get at it. So it's like with nodes. Like you try the glow node, you try something and it didn't work out. You try again and you're gonna get it right. And then once you master the glow node, you're like, oh, I want to add blurs, but like there's 5 different kinds of blur. Which one do I use? You just like learn, just like rigging. I think compositing is better learned through necessity. So you're going to learn how to do something out of necessity. So don't try to comp a laser if you don't have to comp a laser. Or, like, so just do it like step by step and one note at a time. Like, it's not about pasting all these notes at once. Usually when you see because it's intimidating to see like someone else's note view.
Yes, it might scare people.
Yeah, but you have to understand that these crazy note views are built one note at a time. And usually it's a discussion. So you have your thing, and then let's say you're comping fire. You have the fire. Oh, that looks good. It's cute.
Yeah.
So you have your fire, and then you're like, okay, well, fire, it glows, like it shines. So I'm gonna put a glow node. But then you put the glow node, you're like, oh, but it's missing maybe a bit of blur. And then you put the blur. Oh, but I wish it had like a little aura around it. So then you create the aura. So remember that compositing just comes one idea at a time, and you just build it. So
Oh yeah, that's what I do with most of my projects. Like I just do it gradually. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. I want to do that. But there's one thing for certain that I always add to my projects. I always set up the grain. I always gotta have that grain stylized beneath my compositing. Because I think it's reminiscent of like the time when old films had that grainy texture to it, and I think people miss that, adore it. I love it. I think it gives my it definitely gives a personality to it that reminiscent of old films as such. See, and that was only with 2 nodes. Like you can do three compositing nodes. You don't have to use so many nodes to like make something look good or decent.
less is more usually.
Less is less is more. So for this, I'm going to add a blending node too. Yeah, compositing real quick beneath him, just for me. Let me make your line art. Color dodge? Nah. Will there ever be a node for 2 chromatic aberrations in Harmony?
Maybe. I know it's been talked about. I think it's
Ooh!
this thing to do. So people are just freaking out. But I know it's been like, not saying that we're actively working on it, but I know that it's been asked by some people.
Including me, because I would love that. I kind of abuse whenever whenever doing art, I tend to like add a blur to this real quick. Then I tend to like always add like a little bit of a chromatic aberration to it just to give it that little like pop to it. Catch your eye. Okay, eye catching. Just a little bit of blurring here. I don't want to put the lines too much.
Looks good. Let me see if there's more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I think people are just staring.
It's okay. Like I said, I'm still a beginner, but
yeah, you're still a beginner, but it's nice to see the crafty use of like constraints and animation, and like I thought it was going to be inspiring for everyone, which is why.
Yeah, because a lot of people start out people like to dive the balls into dip their toes deep into premium and not understand how powerful, but how it can be very taxing when it learns to the node tree. But if you take your time and read the documentations, watch the videos,
enjoy the ride.
Exactly. Like I had fun making this. I used to be scared of node tree, believe it or not. I know, right? I used to like talk evil. It's the evil thing ever. Like, why would Harmony do this thing? Layers are so much better. But I took the leap. I took the leap, and now I understand why.
You have seen
So
the light.
I've seen the light. I have seen the light. I understand why this is so important. And I've seen node trees way more scarier than this. Why is this so important, and why it actually makes your life a whole lot easier? Yeah, let me color right to this real quick too. On the palette brushes real quick. See, like no, we're gonna color curves. Not color right, color curves. colorizing is very useful if you want to like change if you want to change some things, but like I'm
Mhm.
not about that today. Today we're about making it pop. So color curve, my bad. So many color corrects. Oopsies. Bernice. Right? Color curves. We are gonna move you over here. And then I'm gonna move you a bit down here to make you you're a bit dull that way. Perfect. And then we'll add a color curve to the Scotty dog real quick. See, like once you get the hang of it, like I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah, and it just becomes like you add it to your tool belt, your little note recipes.
I'm just gonna add you here. Let me add you to the color art real quick. It's grayer now, but I kind of like that because that's what these dogs kind of look like when you're not gonna get older. But yeah, like no tree, not scary for me anymore, and I love it.
Nice.
Absolutely love it. Alrighty. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how I'm not rendering now. All right, let's do one more frame, and I think that'll be the end of the stream.
Yep.
All right,
Soon.
let me speed run this. Oh, and it follows with it too because it's connected to the node. I love it.
Yeah. So funny, so sweet. Show it again. That's really cute.
Thank you.
And you did that live. I would have not been able to. I would have been like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? So yeah, I love your courage. Admirable.
Thank you. I was really like, I forgot how to do this. Wait, I remember.
Very nice.
All righty. One more frame. I can get some more frames. I'm awesome. Couldn't you just use the paint bucket all layer tools? Like, yeah, I can, but I'm lazy. I don't want to do that today. Yeah. Harness full of tools. I get it. Nope. Not one. I was like, name your color layer, color palette. Like, no, not today.
How dare you?
I know I'm bad. Me and my 6,000 palettes. Doesn't it make people scared and weak? Oh, I just close this door quick. was that stick. And we do this. And fill her in. This, that, this, then that. Pause it one frame, you can pause them all. And that's what I love about this software. See? They're all composited.
That looks very fun. Well, let me see if we have any questions. Oh, we have people in the chat. I'm super new to rigging too, and this looks amazing. I hope to get it soon. Yeah. That's Toby. Watching you organize the layers is doing so much good stim for my brain. I love colors.
Yes! Finally!
Yeah, well,
it
is nice, and you can't see it well maybe on the stream, but like when you move them, they kind of click when they're near another one, and it really helps you organize your mind. And the fun thing is that even when you make a cool system, you can even store it into a little library and be able to use it after. So it's very, very nice.
Yes, which I should have done today, but it's okay. We'll do it next time.
So yeah, they say it's very, very helpful, and that's very.
Oh, the red notes. The red notes means I'm not using them. That means I kind of tuck them out. They're still there, but they're like not being used.
Yeah, so. and that's super sweet because in the note view you can put your notes red by pressing D to deactivate them, A to activate, D to deactivate. And also the fun thing is that I love to do is if you look at your animation, oftentimes you can have a rough layer and maybe you don't want to delete it straight up, but you don't want to see it in your timeline. So you can, yes, deactivate your notes, but also you can like unconnect them. So they're just going to float into your note view, but they're not going to be seen in your timeline. So that is how I like to organize also my thing. Like sometimes I bring like layers of references and rough and stuff, and they're in my note view, but I don't connect them to the display notes. I don't see them. So it's very nice to organize your stuff like that.
Sometimes I usually do just to have them there so I can see like, okay, I just like they're still there. And sometimes I need, because sometimes I have to go back and say, wait, I did this differently. What did I do before? So I reactivate like, oh, I missed an eyeball or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many times that happens to me.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a great question. Awesome question. Love it. And Toby, I am so glad you agree with me that this is the best way to organize your note tree and not the Bezier version.
The Bezier version is way better.
No,
these lines awful. You don't know which direction things are going.
I do because I think it's like a circuit. Like a circuit board. Like
this is what it is.
It's like a circuit board. Don't bully me. But I'm just it makes more sense to me when I do this. Maybe because I used to work in tech and I used to work on fixed circuit boards, so this reminds me of that. That's why. Yeah. So yeah, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed this stream and so come up with wonderful questions. And I'm so glad I was able to composite a little bit here. Excuse me, I started a new blank project. Where can I start? You have so many layers and I don't. Well, let me just think about layers real quick. I can no check for this. This is my cleanup layer. So what you see right here, the cleanup dog, all colored with the color line art layer and the line art layer. So yes. It's kind of hard to explain, but I would say start with one line and make it that you're rough, and then on top of it, make that your cleanup art. I know not everyone wants to do this way, but for me, that's how I do it. But for everyone else, it's different, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, and to finish, I was about to close the stream, but there's questions.
Yes. So
well, Anna says A to activate, D to deactivate. Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Yeah, this is great. I really like the shortcut. It makes it so easy. By the way, while we're at it, also, if you want to see the thumbnail version of your layer, the shortcut is T for thumbnail. T. So if you do that, it's going to make it like look like an image. Though, be careful. be careful if you activate too many thumbnails. This can slow down your computer, so just make sure that you know what you're doing. But yeah, putting the thumbnails can be very helpful. And we have a question from Casey who says, excuse me, I just started a new blank project. Where can I start? You have somebody. Oh, wait, no. You just answered that. Wait, no. Did you?
Yeah, but you can go further because you're the wizard.
I know, but I thought it was a new question, but no, it's just YouTube refreshed. But like, you already answered that. But yeah, when you start a new project, where can you start? You have so many layers, and I don't. So to create a layer, you can press like Control R to create them. But if you're confused and you're getting started, I'm just going to send you a cool playlist to get you started. I'm going to post it into the chat. So
the playlist is a lifesaver, folks. Trust me.
It is pretty nice.
That's how I learned this. All one night.
So here is the playlist. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. It was super nice to get all the questions and all the stuff going on. Yeah, so here is the link. And everyone, thank you for coming to this cool stream. If you want to find Rhappy online, you can post your socials into the chat.
It's already posted for me.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow. Amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We have more shows coming through the week, so make sure to check our schedule. It's on the Discord, and you can like find it out there. And have a lovely day, everyone.
Embrace the no tree, everyone. Bye.
Drink water, touch grass, and goodbye.
Goodbye.